Hello there, I'm Zarazabas and welcome back to Tekkit. In the last episode we put up these construction foam walls, and I did show you quickly at the very end of the video that you can actually paint them. Obviously I haven't got around to painting my walls yet because I haven't decided what colour I want it to be. But what I have done is I've put up a couple of extra walls and rearranged my storage area, and I've got the beginnings of a sorting system. At the moment very few items are being automatically sorted, but I've laid out roughly where I want things to go, with a few gaps that I haven't filled in yet. So as you can see, I've walled this area off a bit, and here is my equivalent exchange area which obviously needs a bit of renovation, and all of this empty space here that I'm sure I will find a use for before long. So I'll show you what I have done regarding a sorting system. I've just turn my armor movement powers on so I can fly up here. So I've finally got myself a couple of red power solar panels, and that is because I wanted to use a red power sorting system, because I've never done that before. I've always used Buildcraft pipes with these diamond pipes, so I wanted to give the red power sorters a little bit of a try. So all of our ingots and everything from our smelters and grinders and everything come down here, and they go along this pipe into this buffer here, which is exactly what it says. It's just a buffer for the inventory, and then the redstone pulse takes these items out of the buffer, and as you can see, these are the only items that I'm sorting at the moment. So all of these ingots here will go towards the red pipe, and these ones here, the uranium and the advanced alloy, will go towards the orange pipe, which are the first and second chests in the system here. So there's nothing going into these ones yet, but I'll get to that eventually. Just wonder if something's going to come down so we can see it working. So we've got a couple of silver or tin bars coming, so there they go, wee through the gold pipe. And you can see it has the red bars around it, which means that it's going to go to the red pipe up there, which you paint the pipes with a paintbrush and some paint. And that is it for the sorting system so far. Now what I want to do today, you may remember, or you may not have seen, I did an episode quite a while ago where I set up this automatic rubber tree farm, and I've done nothing with it since then. My rubber wood has just been going into this chest, and that is it. So what I want to do is I want to set up an automatic, what would you call it? I guess a solar panel manufacturing facility, because what I want to do is get some high voltage solar arrays, but in order to make them you need a lot of medium voltage solar arrays, and in order to make them you need a lot of low voltage solar arrays, and in order to make them you need a lot of solar panels. So I want to automate that process. Okay, so I'm going to use the rubber from our rubber tree farm to make these electronic circuits, and then we'll eventually get to everything else, but let's just do it one step at a time. So the first component we're going to make is the electronic circuits. So, trying to remember, I think I have pneumatic, yes, I have pneumatic pipes taking our rubber wood into here. So I actually want, how am I going to do this? Okay, so I want to bring our wood into this area over here, where we're going to set all our machinery up, and as well as our wood, so we're going to need to get our wood into an extractor which will make it into rubber. I just need to think about where I need to put all of this stuff, because I'm also going to need copper, and my copper is going to come out from around here somewhere. So I guess I want to put it kind of around in this area, I think. I might move where this outputs to. So yeah. Well, that's a lot of scrap in there. Which means I'm going to have to take it all out in order to move the chest. But I need to do it for space, so let's just... oh dear, that wasn't the best idea in the world. Let's try and get this chest. Come on. Okay, let's do it over here and keep some room for ourselves, actually. It's probably a good idea. So, here's our extractor. We want a wooden transport pipe coming out of that, going straight into our automatic crafting bench. Now, as well as our rubber going into our automatic crafting bench, we're going to need copper. Okay, we're making cables first before the circuits, that's right. So we're going to need, yeah, just copper and rubber going into this one. So, our copper comes out of here. Our copper dust goes down the blue side into this furnace here. And it comes out of this furnace here into this diamond pipe here and goes out of this colour. So it goes out the top. That's where our copper goes. But we want some of our copper to go back over towards... I think I'm going to need to use cobblestone. I need cobblestone transport pipes. Just so that they don't connect up to the existing stone ones that I've got around that area. So let's get our cobblestone transport pipes. Right, so we can come. That's not right. Here we go. There we go. So now, if we put another copper bar on the yellow one, then half of our copper will go over to make copper cables. So we'll just take it right over the top. Hopefully we're not going to connect up to any other pipes by accident. I don't think so. Excellent. And we can take our copper just straight into the top. Ooh. And I'm starving, just have a bit of chicken. Okay, so our copper comes into the top now, our rubber goes into there, so let's go get a bit of rubber and copper so we can actually make the recipe. So let's get some copper, and I should have plenty of rubber. Yeah, I've got loads. Don't think I need machine blocks at the moment, so put them back. Alright, where were we? We need to put a piece of copper there. So we have one piece of copper there and one piece of copper there, which means we're going to get 50% going in each direction, which is fine. And if it turns out we're getting too much copper coming over or not enough, we can adjust that ratio later on. So let's put our recipe in our automatic crafting bench. Now we need to get our pneumatic tubes hooked up to our extractor, and we will just run them under the floor like so. I don't think I'm going to have enough. That's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Okay, how do I make these? Helps if I spell them correctly. Brass and glass. All of the ass. That was a lame joke. But, that's about as good as I can do. Okay. Let's just ditch some of this shit. Give me a bit of working room, and where's our brass? Should be Here we go. Okay, loads of pneumatic tubes. We shouldn't be running out anytime soon. Okay, now how do I get out of here? Go this way, I think. Gonna take this glass down as well at some point. I don't really think it serves much purpose. Okay, so I need to... no, I didn't need to do that. My mistake. Honestly, it's such a chore. Such a chore. Alright, let's get the stack in there. I don't really care if that stuff despawns. I just want to get this working. So I also need to power this, and I think I want to power it from the bottom actually. So instead of having my pneumatic tube going into the bottom, I think I'm going to have it come like so. Yeah, that'll be okay. That'll be okay. And let's get my glass fiber cables. Right, where's my closest bit of power? Probably this one here. And there we go, and once again I've blocked my route back up. Alright, so what have we got? And our extractor is now working away. So you only get one piece of rubber from the rubber wood. I think you get 3 from the rubber resin. But our the way we have this set up, as far as I'm aware, without the forestry mod, we can't have an automatic. What the hell? There's a cat stuck in the water. Sorry, as far as I'm aware, you cannot have without the forestry mod, you cannot automatically extract the resin from a tree. You have to chop it down and then extract the rubber out of the wood itself if you want to do it automatically. And okay, we have some copper coming in, so we need, what do we need now? We need our redstone engine to pull the rubber out of the extractor. And once again, we have to come down here and power this engine. So make a torch. And a redstone torch. Too much in my inventory, as always. I cleaned my inventory out entirely just before I started recording, basically. So let's use my alchemy bag, actually. I forgot about that. So we don't want you, we don't want you, or you. You. All sorts of shit I can do without carrying around. Okay, so that's the first stage basically.